Well, hello, my friends. And welcome back into another episode of, and we, of course, are Farm Simulator 25. We are on the Rolling Meadow map, and we are on a PS5. So, how y'all doing on this wonderful Saturday? At the time of this, it is Saturday, December the 6th. And you don't even want to know what time of the morning it is. Let's just say that the sun is definitely not up over the yard arm, and the roosters have not crowed. It is the wee hours. More to the point, it's not even 4 o'clock in the morning yet. So there you go. You know us old buggers, eh? You go to bed, 3 hours later, it's like, okay, I'm up. Okay, anyway, so I hope this finds you well, my friends. I hope this finds you with love and balance in your life. I truly do. And as for us here, no complaints, man. Mustn't grumble, eh? Mustn't grumble. We got 2 feet and a heartbeat like that, so. And Mrs. Gilders, she's doing okay and whatnot. And, well, young Lily is young Lily, isn't she? She is a going concern. Okay, so that being said, what is it we are up to today? Well, I'm trying to just make a little more of a dent in this forest here. And, pardon me, still kind of getting jiggy with the controls and whatnot, but we're getting better. It's getting a little smoother. I'm looking in to a... Okay, ooh, hey, there you go, man. Spilt my coffee. Dang-nammit, it's all over the floor of my cab now. This is what you get for drinking coffee on the job, guys. Yeah, we're looking at what we got to get the log sort and whatnot all over there on the deck for the logs and what have you. Pardon me. I'm looking into a different harvester. Maybe I'm gonna check out. There's an excavator with attachments and far more diversity as far as the different heads you can put onto the boom arm, right? Instead of just a harvester, you can put on a buncher, you can put on a grinder, you can put on all kinds of happy logging type stuff. But yeah, so that's what we're kind of puttering at, wee little bit and whatnot. We're just going to go along and try and get this organized. It's still a bit of a dog's breakfast here. No insult intended there, Loki, you beautiful beast, you. Loki, of course, is just our luck gaming, is their dog. And he's gorgeous. He's just a big mountain of hair. He's just a big fluffy guy. But yeah, like that. So, as I say, what are we? We are Saturday and stuff, so, it's just kind of a fairly short one. Coffee and a catch up and all that happy stuff. Game plan wise, because it's winter, of course, we're not doing anything in the fields right now until, well, next month, February. I'll put the cotton in, of course. We need that. Lots of cotton. When them cotton balls go rotten, you got a heck of a lot of rotten cotton in them old cotton fields back home. Yep, way down South Louisiana, sucking up snot. No, that's not how that goes. Jeez Louise, Nigo. Body barrack room ballads here. All right, so as you can see, like I say, we're getting a little smoother on this, and it'll come with time. I've got to go in with a little more forethought as to where to place the logs and all that good stuff, because I'm just getting a pile of pickup sticks here the way I'm doing it right now. Pardon me, I've seen some guys doing this, and they are just, the manual dexterity that they have. Mind you, these guys also, by their own admittance, are using dual joysticks and steering wheels and the whole 9 yards, and I'm on a PS5 controller. So, and you know what? It works pretty good for what it is. It really, truly does. I've toyed with kind of expanding, because I mean, let's face it, I do play this game a fair bit. I can't remember what I have for actual playtime in this, but it's over 1,300 hours anyway, which I know to anybody that plays this game, I'm still a noob. You know, less than 2,000 hours in this game, you're still new. You know, just saying. So yeah, we're gonna putter around here, like I say, try and get things organized and like that. Get jiggy with all this, and then as I say, I've got to get down. I want to figure out some stuff for the log sort, and pardon me, I may down the road here get a second sawmill, the bigger mill. I got to look and see what's available to us on this map. I'm not really 100% sure. But yeah, we just got the one mill, the small mill on this map and whatnot. Now there is, as I say, opportunity to place another one, but you know, we'll see what necessarily kind of, or what we need. Man, okay, you know what? Hold on. I have not drank the correct amount of coffee yet this morning. It is way too early for this stuff. Excuse me, peeps. Oh, yeah. Coffee with maple in it. Oh, yes. Gotta have the maple water, man. You're not Canadian if you don't drink maple in your coffee. I mean, come on. Oh, thank you for bearing with me with that. Sorry about the sound effects, but there you go. Now I'm just gonna hold on. Just gonna mute you guys for a second here. Oh, there we go. Pardon me. Wowzers. Okay, so where were we before we were so wonderfully interrupted by my lack of brain working? Yeah, as I say, I want to putter around here and get this kind of organized a bit. All that happy crappy stuff, and we'll get these loaded up and over onto the pardon me, over onto the trailer and stuff. You know, but yeah, so what else? Because it's winter and whatnot, we're doing the logging. Then you know, I've been kind of booting around in what's available as for, you know, to us for logging tools and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm thinking about kind of branching into the logging side of here. You know, I mean, this map has no lack of trees on it. You know, some of them are even too big for my header here. This header will only do, I think, 70 centimeters. I think it does, something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is, but yeah. So improvements there, but yeah, we're going to kind of mess around with this and see what we can come up with. I got to get a chipper together and get like a chipper station going. As I say, I'm going to build a deck over, well, to what is my left there behind us now. Okay, over to my right now. Quit moving. Oh my gosh, man, I can't hold a thought in the bucket here today, guys. Apologies. But yeah, doing that. So this will be coming kind of sort of our logging area over this way, and we'll start working our way towards town proper, I guess. I'm still toying with putting in a field and planting lodgepole pines, because I do think that they will give me a consistent tree and a consistent amount of income from the wood, you know. And the nice thing about the lodge poles, if I remember right, and trust me, it's been a hot minute here, but I think they get, what are they, 36 meters, I believe. And if I use, you know, my header, I set my header for 12 meters, and my truck is set up to hold 12-meter logs. Well, you know, you get 3 logs per tree. Well, that adds up pretty quick, eh? You know, no so bad on that one. In my last time I did the whole logging thing or whatever over on that Michigan map, you know, I planted a fair-sized field that I had created, and there were concerns that, oh, that's a lot of trees, I don't know. But, you know, once I got into processing them and got a routine down, man, it worked out really good and just excellent money. That being said, also, I mean, if you own the sawmills, then the things they create, the planks, long planks, prefab walls, all that happy stuff. I mean, it's you just sell that on, right? I'm not sure what they have for creations on this map, stuff you can build. I know that there's like farmhouses and stuff like that, but I don't know, you know, like say on the Michigan map, you could do like a roller coaster type of thing. And if you look on the new fishing expansion map, the Scottish map that they've just put out, there's a castle up there. Go figure, it's Scotland. The UK castles? No. Which you could build and whatnot. So that there, oh, pardon me, will, oh, I apologize. I cannot form sentences here. Having a build like that will use up your logs into planks, long planks, and all that happy stuff. Okay, let's boot on over here. We've got our first load with the new trailer now. Yes, it's an auto load trailer, and you see how neat it stacked all the logs on there for me. No messing around. No muss, no fuss. Hey? Okay, doodles. Now, can I get you in here, and will you accept these logs? See, the thing with this trailer is it's kind of a bit of a caveat, if you will. Caveat emptor, buyer beware and all that. Let's see here. Damn it. I was afraid of this. You see, once the logs are on the truck, they're no longer logs per se. What they are, in fact, they become pallets, if you will. And certain setups, such as this, will not take the pallets. However, we can do a workaround. Now, I've just bought this, so we now own this sawmill. Now, if I own it, can I, in fact, then put these in there? And failing that, I have a third option that I can kind of try, and we will see. But just give me 40 acres and I will turn this rig around. That's an excellent song. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. It's the easiest way that I found. Some guys can turn 'em on a dime or turn 'em right downtown. But I need 40 acres to turn this rig around. Well, ain't this just what we expected, eh? Right, best laid plans of. Okay, hokey frickin' doodles. Okay, for the now, dagnammit. Okay, so for the now, we'll head back to the log sort and whatnot. What I'm going to do is there is a distributor. Won't take them there either. Dagnammit. Okay, let me just get this reloaded here. There is a distributor, what they call what's the title for it? Lazy Log Distributing, I think. Yeah, and whatnot. It's in under the mods, right? Now, what I'll do is over on my log sort, over on the deck, over by where I've got the gantry train and all that, the yarder and stuff. I'll put that there. Now, hypothetically, what I can do is unload onto that, and that will in turn distribute my wood over to the sawmill that we just paid a whack of freaking money for. But yeah, bear with. I just kind of put in a bit of a wall here, something to push the logs up against, as I'm sorting out, the longs from the shorts and all that, various different sizes and what have you. So just hold on here, if and you would. And then also down in this bottom left-hand corner, I'm going to leave a spot in there, and that'll become my chipper station. I got a chipper in mind. If I back it into there, and in the area that, well, you'll see what I mean here in a bit, but I can put the chipper in there, and I should be able to back up a semi right to the other end of the chipper, and it will feed into the semi trailer, and then I can just sell those the chips on so to speak, but down the road for that. Okay, now let's have a look. See, yeah, down here is where I want my chipping station, right? See how it kind of dips down there into a little holler? Yeah, we'll kind of get that set up, type of thing. But for the now, I think we're okay. Get wrong button. Jeez Louise. Okay, now I got to figure out distances here because I can offload to the left, I can offload to the right, or I can offload off the back type of thing with this trailer. Question is, if I go and offload to the left, how far over do I need to be to place these in a, a fairly straight? Do I want to come in this way? I'm just toying with, do I want to lay them north-south or do I want to lay them east-west here? We'll kind of see and see. All right, coming along now. All right, so if I offload... Ooh, no. Okay, we'll offload to the right, I think. Bear with me. I just got to get my tongue in the right angle there. Move my wrist over a little bit. And I'm just going to start rubbing my belly and patting my... There we go. Or not, I said to the right. Sorry, to the left. You had to get home when you left. You're right, you're left, you're right. You had to get home when you're left. You're left. You're left, you're right, you're left, you're right. Oh, man. Memories. Hey, I don't regret being a soldier. I was a soldier not that long, 5 years. That was my contract back in the 70s. The contract was a 5-year contract. Nowadays, I think it's 3 years now you sign up for and whatnot. But back in my day, it was a 5-year contract. And I do not regret it. I did a lot of things I didn't really care for, like sleeping in snowbanks in the winter for winter indoctrination. And see, the thing is when you're in a tank, like I am, you've got, 52 tons of, metal. And when it's minus, 20, minus 27, and like that metal gets cold. And it's like, it's not unlike a freezer, kiddies. The tank basically becomes the ambient temperature. And now that being said, when you're running, you do get a little, kind of radiated heat out off of the motor. It had a big, huge Rolls Royce motor in it. We were in Centurions. My tank was the same age as me. It was made in 1956, and I was born in 1956. Yeah. That tank got along pretty good. 132 grease nipples on a Centurion tank. Look that up and prove me wrong. Oh, yeah, fun times. You haven't lived till you're up to your hips in snow in a bush, and it's been previously logged, so here and there there's downfalls and stumps, and you can't see them because they're under 3 feet of snow. And suddenly you pop a track. We now have 52 tons of metal that ain't going freaking nowhere, and you got to get out, dig her all out, and, try and get the track off, realign, back on, hold, if, let me tell you what, kiddies, or so I've been told, right, Oh, no, trust me, I lived that for years, wowzers. And it doesn't matter how far up the chain you go, you could be sergeant, warrant officer, lieutenant, captain, don't matter, you are out there with the troops in winter indoctrination, and you are just as cold as everybody else. Yeah, it don't matter. Living in bell tents. Oh, heck yeah. Memories. Okay, so now what we've done, of course, is I got the, I think this is really kind of a snowplow more than anything, but it will suffice for the application that I have, which is I want to be able to manipulate the logs around the log sort, push them into a corner here, tidy them up there, kind of hody-do. And I got to get something with a grapple so that we can grab, bunches of logs out of the raw logs and whatnot. As I say, when I offload off of this new trailer, it has now converted those. They're no longer, hypothetically, they're no longer logs. What they are is pallets of logs. If I was to take one of those logs and kind of rotate it onto its side. Underneath you would see where the pallets go, and where you can lift it up and down and hold it, dick-to-do, and all that happy stuff, right? So when you offload like this, you'll see they're in these nice pretty little bundles, but they're not really raw logs anymore. They're, I guess, what you would consider pallets. Oh, pardon me. Oh, that coffee wants to tell me something. Not sure what it is, but I don't think it's happy with me. Okay, so now if I gently nudge you, can I move? Oh, I can. All right, I didn't know if we'd have the horsepower to do this, but if I tuck that over that way, and then we come around here, bear with. Oh yeah, we got lots of room to move them back in. So we'll just snug them up against the north wall here, and then we'll shove them over to the west wall. Pardon me, and get them all tucked in there nice and neat. And like that and like that. I'm still deciding, do I want to run them this way or do I want to run them the other way? Only reason would be for picking them up type of thing, right? And with the new trailer, I mean, I've just got to be able to pull up either in front of or alongside of, and we shouldn't have a problem. Oh, pardon me, just got to sit up sliding down in my day bed here. Oh, there we go. Okie doodles. What's that, Lily? Really? Lily says it's tuna time. I'm trying to convince her that, no, it's not tuna time until it's daylight. Then it's tuna time. She gets her tuna. She gets a dear little bit of tuna in the morning and a dear little bit at night before she goes to bed. And it's just her favorite little things like, oh, tuna. Of course, I don't know that she knows it's tuna. She just knows she likes it. Like that and like that. But anyway, my friends, this is kind of sort of what we got so far. And there we go. Another poor job done well, as it were. But yeah, we're going to call this one here, guys. So in the meantime and in between time, love and light, hey? Brightest blessings, you guys. All right, now, do us a solid, will you? When you're done here, go tell somebody that you love them, eh? Hey, 3 little words, man. And it could change their entire life. Hell, and if enough of us go around saying it, we could change the freaking world, yeah? All right, go be the rock stars you already are. Now we'll see you in the funny papers. Be good to each other. Okay, bye for now.